What's going on YouTube? It's Josh, aka Slashy Joshy, back with another mock draft video. Today we are going out of the number 2 spot. Sorry for no uploads past couple days. I was in Chicago with my family. Went to the Bears game, Bears-Bills preseason game at Soldier Field. My first time there. It was really cool. And then we went to the Cubs game at Wrigley Field. So it was a great weekend. But I'm back. So I'm going to probably be doing a mock draft. And then I think I'm going to do my top 5 sleeper wide receivers video tomorrow, and then top 5 players to avoid the day after, and then we'll probably finish up the 12 teams the end of this week, early next week. Cool. So sounds good. If that sounds good to you, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, and let's get into the draft. So we're going from the 2 spot today. McCaffrey's going 1, so I think there is an obvious pick at 2. And I do think, to go back to the board, I think it's Dalvin Cook. I think Dalvin Cook could be the one this year. That's how good he is. Dude plays, he does. The injuries are concerned, right? He played 14 games and got 1,557 yards last year. That's insane. He's a big part of their offense, obviously. Big numbers, man, right? 17 touchdowns. I think that's total, right? Yeah, probably. But, good receiving back, too. That's 44 catches, 361 yards, so that's pretty solid. If he plays all 17, man, that's a great running back. Definitely high RB1 potential. So going for him for sure with the number 2 overall pick. I think he's the second best. And then it's, Kamara and Derrick Henry for that 3rd spot, maybe. 3rd and 4th spot. All right, so we got running backs, wide receivers going off the board. We got Kelsey, we have Mahomes. Let's reassess. We have let's take a look at both running backs, Mixon and Swift. Meh. I think I would rather go Montgomery or Chris Carson over both of these guys. I am going to look at the wide receivers, though. Got Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen. I do have Dalvin Cook. Don't know if I want to go Justin Jefferson. If I got any other running back in the 1st round, I would definitely go Justin Jefferson here. Don't want to load up on 2 Vikings players right off the bat, though, I don't think. Shit. Who knows, right? Let's see what he did last year. 88 catches on 125 targets, 1,400 yards as a rookie. That's unreal. 7 touchdowns. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, whatever. We'll go heavy Vikings. First 2 picks. Let's do it. Got Kittle here. Not worried about it. Damn, they moved him down to this tier. Oh, tier 1. Wow. I have Waller, Kelsey, and Kittle, as you guys know, in my tier 1 list. So here's a tricky spot because we're at 3-2. And I will not be picking again until 4-11, which is about 20 picks in between. So if I don't grab a running back here, I feel like I might miss out on a lot of these guys. I might be picking here at my running back too, which, I love Mike Davis. He's a sleeper. Gaskin, solid down here. James Robinson as well. So I'm not too worried about it. I do think wide receiver is probably deeper. I could go Terry here. I could go Keenan Allen here. There's a lot of good receivers on the board, man. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna get a running back down here. I have Dalvin Cook, so he's gonna score a lot of points. So let's do it. I think out of these players, I'm leaning between Terry McLaurin and Keenan Allen. I think out of all these players on the board, CeeDee Lamb's poised for a big year. Mike Evans obviously is gonna get 1,000 yards. He does every single year. But I think if I'm picking with my brain, I'd probably go Keenan Allen. But my heart tells me Terry. So let's go brain. Keenan Allen here. 2 very good wide receivers. Very good running back. Team's looking pretty good right now. So quarterback starting to come off a bit. We have the tight ends going. Pitts is going earlier. I think he's going to continue to go earlier and earlier with the preseason hype around him. Deontay Johnson, I love here. But I think we need to go running back. Yeah, we got to get a running back here. Josh Jacobs on the board still. Darrell Henderson. I think I'm going to go back-to-back running backs here. Josh Jacobs. This guy's a baller, man. There is a lot of unknown with him. I think that's why people are kind of avoiding him. He had 12 touchdowns last year, I think? Yeah, 12 touchdowns, over 1,000 yards, basically everything you want from your starting running back. But they bring in Kenyon Drake. I think a lot of people are nervous about it. A lot of people don't know what the usage is going to be for Jacobs. Dude does not have good hands in the passing game. So let me pause that. I know there's some concern there. But in the late 4th round, I think that's a pretty good pick. And there's a ton of upside in these picks, man. Got Chase Edmonds. We got Darrell Henderson even. Could be a monster, dude. Could be an absolute monster this year. I think I'm going to go Darrell Henderson. No, let's go Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go Josh Jacobs. He's going to be our RB2. If he starts slipping in any way, Mike Davis, Myles Gaskin, Darrell Henderson. I'm going to go Mike Davis here, man. I love Mike Davis. I think he's going to have a great year. Maybe that's an overdraft here. But with Josh Jacobs' uncertainty, I wanted to get another running back just to kind of have a solid guy I can rely on here. I got another. Let's see. We have quarterback, Dak, Russell, Aaron Rodgers, Herbert. Kareem Hunt's awesome here. Myles Gaskin, I love here. Wide receivers, see if anyone's screaming at me. No one really, man. No one really. I do need one more receiver. But I think I'm going to go with another running back here. I'm going to go Myles Gaskin. Load up on running back, man. Running backs win you leagues. It's just a fact. And then we're going to go wide receiver here. Deebo Samuel could be a sneaky good pick. I know he's got a good year. I think they got Brandon Ayuk as the number 1. Didn't play a whole season last year. 7 games, so about a little under half a season, 391 and a touchdown. Not great. But I think if they get Trey Lance in there, start doing some read options, start doing some, plays like that, I think his stock could go up. I think he's a quick receiver that could shine in an offense like that. But do I want to pick him here is the big question. I might go Antonio Brown, actually. I think Antonio Brown might be nice here. Yeah, I think I like Antonio Brown the best. Jarvis Landry, too. I don't know if I'd go Deebo here. Maybe wait a bit. LaVisca could be a good pick. We got some good ones down there, but we're going to go Antonio Brown. Put him in the 3 spot. See if he can play back to his prime age. Prime age years. Some quarterbacks starting to go off. I'm watching. See if I can get a Herbert just went. Okay. So now we're down to this. And you guys know once this tier goes, I'm waiting, dude. We got Tannehill, we got Brady, we got Stafford, we got Burrow, we got some ballers up there. So we'll see. I might wait a little longer. Let's go tight end, see what we got here. Higbee and go Dare. Tight ends are going pretty early in this one. Well, has everyone gotten a tight end? Not these 2 guys. So something to watch out about. Irv Smith might be one of my sleeper tight ends this year. Could be a poised for a good year. Rudolph went away, so Higbee's going to be good too, so I'm not worried. Here, we got Fournette, man. The running backs are not going in this draft. This is a weird one. This is a wide receiver heavy mock draft, and it is a little interesting. I haven't seen one of these in a while. It's kind of thrown me off. Mike Williams could be good here. Mooney, Brown, McCole Hardman, I like a lot. I think he's going to fill in with the Chiefs pretty well. We might go another running back, get our final running back here. Just because I like the value here at this round. I think there's a lot of good running backs here that I could take that would make my team better. So I see one guy I don't know why he's down here, but Leonard Fournette would be my pick here for sure. Again, running backs win you leagues, man. Running backs win you leagues. Michael Carter could be a sneaky good pick. Don't know enough about him, though, to be honest, man. But rookie out of UNC, I know that. the Jets kind of are going to rotate running backs, so I don't know, but I think I'm going to go Fournette here. Returning on that Super Bowl team. And we're done with running backs, actually. Yeah, we're done with running backs. We're not looking at them the rest of the draft. So that's a good position to be in, because now everyone's going to be scrambling for their bench running backs, and we're done. We're going to be picking up the wide receivers and the people that they miss. So Tannehill goes. Let's see. I like Brady a lot here, and it would be good for Antonio Brown too. That little double dip. Brady's probably the move here. Stafford close second. But I'm going to go Brady for sure. The GOAT. I think that's a smart move, because I maybe could have waited for the next round to get a quarterback, but I didn't want to risk losing Brady and Stafford in those two rows, because then I'm a little like, dang, I got to get, Burrow's like a borderline QB1, and I think he's going to have a great year, but it's still a little bit of a roll of the dice. Same with Matt Ryan and Trevor Lawrence. I'm not exactly happy. I'm happy, but I'm not exactly jumping up and down at getting these guys as my quarterback one. On the bench, I'm ecstatic. Matt Stafford, definitely happy with him as quarterback one. Brady, love it at quarterback one. So you do want to wait on quarterback, but you don't want to wait too long to where you're scraping the bottom of the barrel for those quarterback ones that are in the quarterback one conversations. So we grab Brady there. Need a tight end still. Need some more wide receivers. I think we need some wide receiver depth. And I'm looking at a guy right here that I love. Did Russell Gage go? Yeah, he did. He went a few picks before me, but that's okay. This guy is going to be a beast this year, I think. I think he's going to be a little bit bigger part of the offense than he has in the previous years. Sammy Watkins leaves. So he fills in at that number 2 spot in Kansas City. And I think he's going to play very well opposite of Tyreek Hill. So like him in the late rounds for sure. He's going to be a good bench wide receiver to have and to sub in for my guys. So pretty happy about that one. Another guy I like here, he's Cole Beasley. Let me see. I'm trying to read all these names here. Yeah, I like Cole Beasley a lot here. Good bench wide receiver for sure. Great in PPR. 82 receptions on 107 targets, almost 1,000 yards last year, and 5 touchdowns. Him and Josh Allen have a pretty good chemistry, so I'm getting him, put him in the bench as a good bench wide receiver as well. So yeah, I think we should go tight end here. Should probably get. Oh, look at Higbee just sitting here, man. Love it. So yeah, this is why, dude, wait on tight ends if you don't get one of these top guys. You can even throw Pitts and Hawkinson up there maybe in the top guys. Kelsey, Waller, and Kittle is basically what I was talking about. Pitts, we don't know. He's a rookie. Who knows what he's going to do? Could be beast, could be a bust. It's a 50-50 shot at this point. We've never seen him play in a regular season game. But the potential is there. Obviously, he could be a top 3 tight end by the end of the year. And I wouldn't be surprised at all. Hawkinson, same deal. Mark Andrews even has that potential. And then Logan Thomas and Robert Tonyan are my sleeper tight ends, kind of, but they're going 7 and 8 off the board, which isn't bad. If you guys can nag them in the 7th round, end of the 7th round, like these guys did, that's a good draft, I think. And then Irv Smith is good. There's a couple of tight ends that I think could be up there. Higbee's one of them. Obviously, the tight end position is growing. Teams are starting to implement it more, so you can find good tight ends late. If you don't get one of these top 3 guys, then don't rush. And you know what, man? Kittle's kind of fallen for me, fantasy-wise. It's Kelsey, then Waller's a clear 2. Kelsey's 3, but the injury risk is just a little scary for me. So 3rd round, Kittle, dude, that's a big gamble. But if it pays off, then you're winning a lot of games, obviously. So there's that. Okay, so what we need here. We got our tight end. We need a backup quarterback, a backup tight end, a defense, and a kicker. So let's look at defenses. We have Washington sitting here. Love that. I think we're going to do that here. Get a good defense before they start tearing off here in these next 20 picks. You'll see. There goes the Colts. And that's it. Just the Colts went. So I could have gotten 49ers. Could have gotten a quarterback or tight end there and waited. But, whatever. Backup quarterbacks, man. That's probably the move I should have done instead of defense. But I could have got Matt Ryan there. Probably the move there. But I do like Big Ben here a lot. I like Justin Fields, man. He's making some noise in preseason. Could be a good fantasy back too with his legs. Runs a lot, so could be a good one. Could be a good little fantasy pick here. You know what? Let's do it. Let's get Justin Fields here. I think he's definitely starting over Andy Dalton. I think it's not a question. I think the coaches are just kind of trying to play it off at this point, trying to keep their cards close to their chest. I got 2 backup wide receivers, 2 backup running backs. Yep, we're good on both of those positions. Need a tight end and then a kicker, and that's it, right? Yeah, Evan Ingram, man. He's such a head scratcher. 2 touchdowns, man. That's tough. Hunter Henry. I think the Patriots are going to use tight ends pretty heavily this year, so I think I'm going to go Hunter Henry here. I would go Jonnu Smith over him, but he's not here. He got drafted already, I think, right here. But I think they're going to go pretty tight end heavy this year. Evan Ingram's kind of been, he came into the league. He was that athletic tight end that everyone dreams of, and he just kind of hasn't had a big year. He's kind of just been quiet. Could be Daniel Jones's fault. Who knows? Could be, Saquon Barkley getting hurt the past couple of years, and their offense kind of just being left in shambles. But I think I'm gonna go Hunter Henry here as backup tight end. And then we're gonna finish off with a kicker. And I say this every time: draft a kicker with the best offense, scores a lot of points. That's what you want. Doesn't matter who the kicker is; it matters what the offense is. So we're gonna go with Prater here, Cardinals. Why not? Get him in. 88 out of 100. Love it. I think that was my last grade too. So let me read off the lineup. Tom Brady, quarterback, Dalvin Cook, and Josh Jacobs as our running backs. Jacobs could be subbed out pretty frequently there. Justin Jefferson, Keenan Allen, Antonio Brown, pretty solid wide receivers. Tyler Higbee at tight end, Mike Davis in the flex. Could be that running back too by the end of the year. If he plays how I predict him to play, I think he's going to have a great year and probably going to have a better year than Josh Jacobs, if I was going to guess. Washington football team at the defense, Prater at kicker. Then our backup running backs are going to be Myles Gaskin and Leonard Fournette. Great bench running backs. Happy about that. Bench wide receivers are Mecole Hardman and Cole Beasley. Love that too. Great wide receiver bench. Justin Fields at the backup quarterback. Take a chance on a rookie, guys. Why not, right? Could be a beast. Hunter Henry at backup tight end. I think the Patriots are going to use their tight ends a lot, so maybe Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry are some tight end sleepers that you can nag in late rounds. Yeah, that's about it. So there's the video. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.